What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Tuesday. I got a 15-game slate here tonight. I got it broken down for you with my money six of my favorite plays on the slate. 2 pitchers, 4 batters. They get it done for you tonight. So before we get going, if you could drop a like in the video, really goes a long way. Let's try to get over like 70 likes in this one. Thank you if we can hit that. An up and down night with the slate. Again, just one of those pitchers that I recommend that somehow falls apart in the 6th inning. I mean, Tanaka wasn't pitching great, but he was holding on by a limb through the first 4 or 5 innings, and then the 5th inning just absolutely fell apart. Allowed a few hits, a few more runs, and just didn't get it done. And then our hitters, Suarez specifically in the Reds, had left 6 guys on base, had a ton of RBI opportunities. Didn't get it done. I did pivot from Nick Senzel to Peralta. Peralta did pretty good. Had around 11 DraftKings points. If you're not following me there on Twitter, again, had a pivot play there because Senzel, I thought he'd be in the leadoff spot against a lineup that had lefty coming in for the majority of the game, but they didn't do that. But all in all, not a great night. I was expecting a lot more, but let's see if we can get some more points here tonight. So let's hop right into it, though. So first guy up, I'm going to go with Wheeler here. 10,600, coming off a really good start against the White Sox. 7 innings, 7 Ks, 31 DraftKings points. And against a Miami lineup, it sets up really nice for him. Against right-handed batters, he's been a little bit better this year. 318 FIP. Against them, has a 26% K rate on the season. And they're only applied around 3.2 runs in this game. So I think Wheeler, against a really bad lineup, can settle in here. Has good strikeout upside. And has a good shot at getting the win. The Mets are winning a lot of games now, so hopefully they can give him some more run support against the Marlins here tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first pitcher. I'm going to pair him up with ZACK. I mean, the Astros, they have that secret sauce. Whenever they get a new pitcher, he seems to always turn into gold. I mean, Greinke was actually doing really well for the Diamondbacks before, but I still think he'll keep it up here at 9,800. A good matchup against Colorado, considering the fact that they're going to be out of Coors Field. They've been batting 227 on the road. Outside of Coors Field, they lost David Dahl, one of their better lefties here, so that helps out a right-handed pitcher in ZACK Greinke, and just Arenado and Trevor Story as well are typically better against left-handed pitchers, so their lineup is not as scary. Good pitcher's park here. I think he'll be able to get the run support and get the win here in his first start as an Astro, so I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second pitcher. So not much money left over, but we got some good value plays, and my first one is going to be Kris Bryant here at 4,400 going against the lefties. So against lefties this year, he's been an elite hitter, 359 ISO, 454 WOBA. And going against Brett Anderson, not a crazy good pitcher, pretty average across the board. But against right-handed batters, he's been allowing a good amount of hard contact, 43% against them. And Kris Bryant in this Cubs lineup, they have some lefty killers. Him, Castellanos, and Javier Baez could definitely get to him and put up a big number in this spot. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as that first spot of the stack. Then I'm going to go with Castellanos here, 3,700. Just too cheap against a lefty who he's been very good against lefties over the last few years. 270 ISO, 425 low. But this year against them, he's been putting up some big-time performances for the Cubs so far this year. 26 points. And he had 10 other day, I believe that was against the Cubs. For the Cubs as well. And just like I said, Brett Anderson allowing a good amount of hard contact. And this Cubs lineup has really good upside in this matchup with those guys, like I said, Kris Bryant, Castellanos. And if you can fit in Javier Baez as well, you can throw him in your stack. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second hitter. Then I'm going to go with Eloy Jimenez here at 3,700. Too cheap against one of the worst pitchers so far this year, Verhagen. 7.38 FIP. His xFIP is really bad as well. Just every stat you look at, he's pretty damn bad. So Jimenez here has some very good raw power. If Verhagen just leaves one over the middle of the plate, which he's been doing a lot this year, I think Jimenez can easily hit a home run. 237 ISO versus right-handed pitchers. Verhagen allowing 41% hard contact. So just kind of a value play with some good upside. I'm going to lock in Jimenez there as my third hitter. Then I'm going to go with my final guy, and Matt Skoll. I'm not sure if he's going to be in the lineup, but it's nice because you can put him at first or third, and he's really cheap at 3,300 here in this spot. He does have some solid power in the AAA this year, was showing off some good hitting ability. And this is a guy that's actually pretty damn old. He was playing AAA. He's like 30 years old. And that's really a make or break it kind of opportunity for him as a player. So I think in a matchup like this against Verhagen, if he is in the lineup, he really could take advantage of this because, like I mentioned, how bad Verhagen's been, how bad of a pitcher he is, and the power upside that Matt School does have as kind of a projecting amount. He hasn't played much in the major leagues, but it seems like he does have some solid ability for power-wise. And at 3,300, if he can hit a home run, really good value and a good kind of cheaper stack against Verhagen if the White Sox can get to him. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my fourth and final hitter. So definitely keep an eye on if he's going to be in the lineup, though. If he's not, I will tweet out a pivot on Twitter at MoneyWebby. But those are the plays. You got Wheeler, GREINKE, Skull, Chris Bryant, Castellanos, and Eloy Jimenez. So I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like in the video before you head out if you did. 70 plus likes. We'll see if we can hit it. Thank you. And good luck here on the slate. Hope you guys absolutely kill it. Won a ton of money. And we'll see you back here again next time.